This podcast was produced by B. Haywood for Confirmed Podcast Network.
Well, hey guys, welcome back.
What the business is.
To We Them Girls Podcast.
I'm Annabelle.
I'm that girl Mel.
You know what it is.
And as you can see, we got a guest today.
A special guest.
A real special guest. Tell them who you are.
What's up, everybody? I'm Jason Banks.
That's right.
Known as J Born Fit
That's
on
right.
Instagram.
Period.
Personal trainer.
Yeah.
And, we get results.
That's
all I'm
right.
saying.
Real results.
We get results.
Not them play results.
Not for play.
He ain't gonna play with you. He ain't gonna holler at you, but he ain't gonna play with you.
Right.
All you gotta do is give you a little straight face.
It's
That's
a wrap.
it. That's it.
If he go sit down on you.
He know you bullshit at that point.
But yeah.
As you can see, we got our gym girl on because we got our trainer with us.
What you got on?
I got on a little gym short.
That's cute.
That's good.
What you got on?
J Sculpt.
Period. I got on a little J Sculpt up under my gym short because J Sculpt gives you the workout belts too. It gives you a little.
I can't wear mine. It drives me insane.
I feel like it's aided in my
Your body's used to
hourglass.
it.
Y'all wear them while y'all work out?
I always wear mine
No.
when I work out.
Really?
I wear my sweet sweatband.
Okay. All right. I just feel like sometimes it gets in the way.
It ain't never got no way.
That's what I feel like.
The first
Yeah.
time I tried to work.
No, like I done had clients like feel like they dying. Like I'd be
Yeah.
like,
That's exactly how I felt the
take
first
that
time.
off. You know what I'm saying?
He's told me
Like,
that before.
yeah.
He told me that before too.
She don't listen.
Nah.
I'm a
No, but I use my sweet sweat and then I use the drenched by J Sculpt. I need to read the ingredients and the instructions. I think I use too much because it burns sometimes. Like I be sweating and it's like burning and I'm like,
Girl, you gonna have a whole rash when you.
What
take
is
that little
happening?
belt
I
off.
haven't.
So it's like sweet sweat, like the ointment or something? Or-
yeah, like I'm used to the sweet sweat, but drenched is by J Sculpt.
Okay.
And sweet sweat is literally just coconut oil.
Yeah. But drenched, I need to read the ingredients because it gets way too hot.
Yeah.
And-
It's probably burning your skin.
It definitely burns.
Yeah.
I put too much on the other day because I really wanted to sweat, and I was on fire. I told me, I said I probably would have passed out in the gym, and wasn't nobody there that knew me to help me.
Girl, they would have been like, oh, over on the floor.
I would have been the passed out like.
But yeah, the first time I had my J Sculpt on, it was before she had a logo or anything. Like I was just so.
It wasn't
amped.
one on the belt.
No, I was just amped. What it do?
Thank you. Yep.
Thank you. But I started off in a 2X, I think.
So
Girl, when I put that thing on, I could not breathe, and I decided to go and work out in it.
Did you die?
I didn't make it through the whole workout. Let's just say that. And then I took it. Jason was like, "Take that shit off." I ain't no 2X no more though.
right.
That's right.
Right.
So Jason, how long? Well, give us a little backstory of what made you start training, your weight loss journey, and how long you've been training.
Okay. Well, I've been training for about 7 years now.
Dang, it's been that long.
Yeah.
I was literally one of your first clients.
Yeah. Mel was one of my first clients. And what made me get into fitness, the thing is I always worked out. I just never could lose the weight. So once I hired a trainer, it took me at least 3 times to like get it. And, like I hired a trainer, same trainer, my mentor, shout out to Dewan Means.
Shout out to me.
Yeah, shout out to Means. I signed up with him like 3 times. That third time I actually started listening and like listening to the advice that he gives me, and it was really about the food.
That's what I was gonna ask.
Because I
What
would,
was the difference?
yeah, I would work out all the time and maybe lose 10 pounds at the most, and then that third time, like I said, I actually locked in. I started seeing results within like maybe 3 weeks.
But y'all lose weight so much faster than we do.
I think it's all about like
Maybe y'all more disciplined too.
It's the discipline.
I think it's a combination.
Yeah, it's the discipline. But yeah, like I said, like the third time I actually got it, and once I started seeing results within 3 weeks, it just made me lock in even more.
Once you see results, I feel like that's the ultimate motivator.
That's the motivation right there. So yeah, once I did that, I just kept going, and actually I did like 6 weeks with him, and then everything else was like online. He would just send me the workouts because it got expensive. You know what I'm saying? But
So can you like send us a picture of you before so we can put it in the video too so people can like see you?
Sure, you want me to do that right now? Or
no, you can
just
wait.
Okay.
Can, like,
all right,
video, but
I got you.
Y'all, if y'all see his before and after,
like people think it's fake. People think the before picture is fake. You know what I'm
looks
saying?
like you got a fat suit on. Like it don't actually look like
it was me. Yeah, like I look totally different.
Yeah.
I look totally different.
But it's crazy because like when I see people like on TikTok and stuff that be posting like their weight loss journey, like they look different too. Like you get lighter.
I look so much younger.
Yeah,
younger. That's the thing. Like it took like 10 years off off me. You know what I mean?
Before and after one time. Jay said, I thought that was somebody's auntie.
For real.
Oh my God.
For real. And we was young, like you know what I'm saying? Like
like super young. I think the before picture was probably like straight out of college or something.
Wow.
And I was like, that is crazy how much younger I look.
Yeah, fitness just helps you glow up. You know?
Yeah,
it definitely
for
does.
sure.
It definitely.
I honestly think that was one of the main reasons why I went with you is because
you saw
you could relate.
Yeah, yeah.
You had been big before. Like I ain't want somebody who's always been fit their entire life.
Right.
Because you can't relate to my struggle.
Because they don't know what you're going through.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you went through and what you go through.
Which is why he know when you bullshit.
Right. Exactly. Because
it'll come off.
it'll come off.
Yeah.
You just gotta follow the plan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the hardest part is what you do outside of the gym.
Yeah.
You know.
Because he be on us all the time.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah, like we gonna get the workout in. That's a given. But as far as outside of the gym, you definitely gotta lock in on your habits.
So how long after you had how much weight did you lose just training with Dewan?
I would say about like all of it's training with him because like I said, he was giving me the workouts. I was just following the meal plan this time. It took me 4.5 months to lose 53 pounds.
Wow.
Dang.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's what catapulted me into fitness. He was like, man, I never seen nobody get results the way you got results. He was like, I think you can do this.
Yeah.
So he gave me, the website to the certification thing. He was like, man, take the test. Go ahead and, I'll let you work in my gym. And once I did that, I took the test, passed it. I was like, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Was he heavier too?
Yeah, he was definitely heavier. He used to sit at like 200.
Really?
Yeah. But it was like a dirty bulk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he had muscles and all of that stuff, but now he just stays lean all year around. Like it's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think is dope too, because like Dewan and his wife work together, and they do like the meal plan. So like I got one of the meal plans.
Yeah, she's a nutritionist. Yeah.
From his wife, and that I think after I came back from having Charlie, we'll talk about the timeline, but after I came back from having her, I think is when I had got the meal plan, and I came back and I told you I was like, I lost 7 pounds this week,
right? Just from following the meal plan.
Yeah.
That's what I try to tell people. I'm like, you don't even have to work out. You follow the meal plan, you're gonna lose the weight.
Because
it's gonna come off.
To you twice a week,
right?
And I wasn't going to the gym on my own yet,
right?
So it was definitely that meal plan. I was shocked. I was like, oh, for real?
Yeah. So once you you make it a lifestyle, it becomes easier. It becomes easy.
Oh, I eat healthy,
but you don't. No.
You got oxtails in your salad.
Yeah, like how you?
Because you got a couple leaves on your plate. I mean, you eating healthy.
Exactly.
Couple leaves,
exactly. It's actually a formula. So there's like certain foods that you really have to learn to like and eat. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like it's a formula, just like your body is science. In science, you have formulas to get the result. So it makes sense.
That's what I told Mel the other day because I was looking up on EHP Labs using glutamine,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, our bodies produce that, but I was like, why don't we function at 100%? She's like, because from the start we not eating right,
Right.
so your body
Right.
it like dwindles down, and then you
Mhm.
got to use these
Then
supplements
you
to put
gotta
the
replace it. Yeah.
to replace it. And I was
Yep.
like,
Mhm.
dang, because I was reading, she was asking me what it did, and I was trying to explain it, but then I really went and read it, and I was
Mhm.
like, this will help with a lot of stuff
Yeah.
that you need help with.
Yeah.
So that's
So
yeah.
Yeah. So for y'all that don't know, the way that we came to know Jason, my hair is shedding like a mug. Sorry, y'all.
She drugged me in.
I did. So I started my fitness journey like right out of college. I had weighed myself. We were doing like a friend workout
Challenge.
plan, or
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
we had weighed ourselves, and I was appalled by the number that I saw on the scale because I just wasn't weighing myself in college. We was having a great time. And that great time is gonna catch up with you. But I was just like looking around, and I was seeing people on medications and having surgeries, and I was like, we are so young.
Yeah.
We're not
and
even
it's
25 yet.
right.
And I was like, I don't want that for my life. Like,
Right.
and I just realized that walking around, just my everyday life was just uncomfortable. And I was like, I don't want that for the rest of my life. Like, you walking up the steps, you winded,
Out of
already.
breath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and then I noticed like around my neck was just uncomfortable. Like, it didn't hurt or anything, but I knew it was not normal.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm only 5'1".
Right.
Some
So
say
us
5
short
foot,
people,
but
it doesn't
yeah.
look good on us.
And the scale said
That's all of you.
I'm about 5'5".
Dang.
it like I feel like when we gain weight, it looks so much more obvious. Like
Yeah.
it's too much.
Yeah. And look, I got taller.
How tall are you
No,
now?
I'm just saying.
I was
Like,
about to say,
like
do
I,
you look
I look taller
Nah,
than I was
yeah.
when I was heavy. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I look and
Everything
feel taller.
stretches.
Yeah.
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 Like you, I just
But
feel
like when you
should
have
be
weight on you,
weighed down.
it weighs you down.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that's what it was for me though. Like I went to the doctor before I signed up for the third time with Means, and it was like you got to take cholesterol medicine, and I'm just real big on not taking no medicine,
Yep.
and I don't like pharmaceuticals. You know what I'm saying?
And
So I
having
just
to rely on it. Like
Yeah.
something you got to take
every day, like nah.
Yeah.
I said, what can I do? And they, of course, they're not going to tell you, change your diet, exercise. They'd be like, well, no, just take this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I don't want to
Which
take
is
your
gonna
med.
cause some
And
side
I,
effects, and then
right, and I have to take something else for that, and I'm just like, nah, I'm
I
not.
feel like they don't tell men that, especially black men. Like they want y'all to take that medicine.
Yeah, they definitely. I
They
mean, it's
want
all
y'all to-
about money
yeah.
to
Yeah.
them. You know
Because
what I'm
like
saying?
when I went, my doctor, she told me, she said you need to lose weight or you're gonna have to take medicine.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I don't want to do that just because I know it's certain things that do run in my family. I'm like, I don't want to have to take medicine. So, and she's like, it's just something that you're gonna have to do. And I was
Yeah.
And so many of my friends was on high blood pressure medicine, and I was
Young,
like,
young.
I cannot.
crazy.
And I think like my mama, my brother, and my daddy had all been to the hospital for blood pressure related reasons.
Yeah.
And I was the only one who hadn't. And I was like, I refuse. Like, I do not want that for my life. So when I saw that 260 on the scale, and that was like, I had weighed myself after that, but I think I had blocked the number out of my mind because it had went higher than that. So like 260 was the number that I had in my head, and I was like, I'm way too young and way too short for this.
Right.
Like that's almost 300 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, I got to get my life in order. So I took it because my household wasn't on no fitness or health journey or anything. I just
Right.
knew that for me, like, I wanted to change something. So I changed how I was eating. And me and my mama was going to the gym. Like, we didn't have a plan or anything, but I knew going from no movement and eating whatever I wanted to completely changing how I ate and working out, I had lost like 30 pounds.
Good. Yeah.
But then I couldn't lose anything else.
Yeah.
And so I was talking to my boss. I worked at another hair salon. And she was like, I think I got somebody that I can refer you to. He actually works right upstairs. And I was like, for real? And she was like, yeah, I'm going to have him come down here and talk to you or whatever.
Yeah.
And so he came down, talked to me. We set up a date. Literally, from the first time that I went and worked out with him, I think in a month,
You were seeing.
Yes, I was
results.
like, because the first time, listen, I couldn't do nothing that first time that I worked
If
out
we,
with you.
I'm gonna give you the first video that
Yes,
we ever
please.
recorded of you working out.
Did you start with one-on-ones or did you
I
just
started with
One-on-ones.
one-on-ones.
Yeah.
One-on-ones.
And
Yeah.
then he said that he was going to do a boot camp like a month after I started one-on-ones. I was like, oh, well, I'll do the boot camp and see what I like can do with that. And then I think eventually I went back to the one-on-ones. And so Deanna was working with me at the shop. I was like, Deanna,
Child.
he's going to start a boot camp. You should do it with me.
I said, well, how much is it?
It took so much convincing. I was like, girl, come on. Like, you ain't doing nothing else.
I said, what do I need to do? Because at that time, I think I had went through a breakup.
I was gonna say, what was you going through
Yeah,
at that time? What was you going through
I
at
had
that
gained
time?
all this weight, which I had, like, my smallest was 175. I was like a sophomore. And I had got up to 235. So I was like, dude, what is happening? And I didn't know how uncomfortable I was until like I started buying clothes and stuff and they just wouldn't fit. And so Mel was like, he's starting this boot camp. And I was like, girl, I'm not going to no boot camp. What? And she was like, well, it's only such and such for 6 weeks. And I said, 6 weeks?
Yeah,
I was like,
it takes that long to start seeing results, though. You know what I mean?
I said, that's too long. I said, how long is the class? She said, about, what was it, like an hour?
No, it's about 45 minutes. About 45 minutes for the boot camp.
I went.
She almost, first day.
First day.
The problem was, he told us what to do, and I tried to go cold turkey on my eating.
Yeah,
It
was bad. It was bad.
wrap.
But you came back.
Yeah.
I came
So
back.
that's all that matters.
We did 3 rounds of boot camp.
Yeah.
What, 3 months?
No,
I think it was 2
each time
rounds.
you
Well,
did
that
it.
third round, people started falling
Yeah.
out. And
Right.
then we just
So,
went
like,
to
2.5.
One-on-ones, yeah.
But yeah, I stuck with it because I started seeing the results, and I had got down to what we had planned for me to get down to, and I was like, "Dang, like I'm really doing this at this point."
Yeah.
And I was enjoying it. I had got addicted to it.
Yeah. Because you start feeling better.
It started your journey. It really started y'all's journey.
Yeah.
Now y'all gym rats. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
literally.
Gotta
Like,
go
I
in the
can't-
gym.
if we don't
I
go.
can't not go to the gym now. Like
Yeah.
I have to.
But
go
that's
to
what
the
it's
gym.
about, like a domino effect. Like people around you start going to the gym, and it's just like,
Because at first I started feeling like I was the health police, and I hated that feeling because I was the only one in my life, basically,
doing
that
fitness.
that was on that journey. And so, like, and when people say it's a lifestyle change, it's literally a lifestyle change. Like, you can't live your life the same and expect to get results.
Right.
And so I was the only one really changing my lifestyle. Outside of my mom, she was working out and stuff, but I was like really gung ho about it. And so thankfully, when Deanna got on it, like we could do it together.
Yeah.
hold
And
each
it's
other
always fun to have somebody do it with you.
Yeah.
You know, y'all can motivate each other, you know, bounce off of each other, energy.
Yeah,
and
then
stuff.
that got you clients. Cause
Exactly. And I appreciate y'all
what we was doing. So
a lot of my clients came from y'all too.
Listen,
So,
anytime.
Yeah.
we've been locked in since the
Since the beginning. Yeah. What? 2017?
If we was still coming to the gym, it'd be 7 years. Yeah.
Wow.
I only stopped because I ain't only stopped, but before it was probably maybe like it was some months before I actually stopped coming to you. You was like, Mel, you don't even need me no more.
And that's real.
Not for real. Like,
Yeah.
no, because you learned everything. You know what I'm saying? It's just all
I was
about.
like, what you mean? I don't need you no more.
But I mean, I ain't gonna lie. It is different with me though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It was like at this point, you only coming to me for accountability, and I was like, that's the hard part. Like,
right.
Because when you in the gym by yourself, you can stop at any point.
I'm not gonna make you. I'm not gonna let you stop.
Thing, when I go to the gym now, I hear Jason's voice
in my head. Yep.
When I'm watching people in the gym, I hear Jason, and I'm like, I really want to go help them.
Right. With their form.
Yes.
Form be terrible.
I'm like, and it's a video. I need to send it to you because it's corny than a mug, but it is hilarious to me. Y'all know I think the corny stuff is funny, but it's like, do you know what the like? It's like Sausage World or something. Do you know what that is? No, it's like on TikTok. It's nothing crazy. But It's like these cartoon looking things, and the girl's like holding her barbell, but she's like humped over with her back, and her trainer walks by, and she like pops her back in. And like he walks by
so
like
real.
3 times, and she pops her back in, and then he just walks and stands, and she automatically does it. I was like, if this is not
That's
Jason,
me.
like,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I heard and see
Yeah.
it all the time. So
That's
it's like
funny.
it's just
He'd be
embedded
like,
at this
put
point.
your head down, Mel.
Right.
That's what I mean.
Watch your back, Mel.
Push through your heels, Mel. Yeah, all
You
that.
can get lower than that.
Yeah, right.
Like,
Right. Go heavier. Pick
Right.
the heavier
love it.
weight up.
but
yeah.
it's so exciting when you can go heavier and not die. Like, like you really be killing it with
Yeah.
the heavyweight.
And sometimes you don't know your own potential.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
until
And that,
somebody else pushes you.
but that's what a trainer is there for. You know,
Yeah.
push you to your limits.
I always recommend a trainer, like for people that's like, I don't really know where to start with working out and stuff. I'm like, get a trainer. Get my trainer.
Right.
Period.
Right.
If you want some results.
Because all trainers ain't.
No.
All trainers
good.
are not created
All
equal.
trainers ain't trainers. Let's put
And
it
all
that way.
trainers aren't gonna. For me, the form was so important.
Because you got to hit the target.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
trying to work out and you ain't even hitting
the muscle group that you're supposed to be hitting. A lot of people just go through the motions.
Because I was
You know what
thinking
I'm
this
saying?
morning when I did them hip thrusts, I was like, damn, I really need Jason to put this barbell on my lap right now. Because at one point I felt my legs like go some other kind. I was like, now this is not right. Let
Yeah, you
me.
needed my guidance.
Yeah, I need to get back right.
Definitely. Right.
I was like, dang.
That's funny.
That's real though.
Yeah, for real. What's your like favorite part about training?
Getting people healthier. You know, just getting people the results that they're looking for. Just creating that atmosphere, the community of being healthy. Like,
Do you
gotta
get
take care of-
excited when you see a mental switch go off in your
I
client?
love it. I love it.
Because I feel like that's what it takes.
It takes, yeah. It definitely a switch that goes off, and some clients get it, some clients don't. It takes a little, some clients it just takes a little bit longer for them to tap in and lock in on it. But once, and then a lot of people do it for different reasons too. So it's like sometimes they don't even want the results. They just doing it to get their mind off of something, or it's a release, a stress reliever. And that's why I always ask, like, what are you doing this for? What is your why? You know what I'm
That's
saying?
important.
Yeah.
That's
So it's like,
Because people be thinking that they gonna do it for a trip
yeah, and it's just unrealistic.
or a wedding,
Yeah, it's unrealistic,
and they just. I mean, you can lose.
which is fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna do
If
it,
that's your why,
if
though,
that's your
then it's
why,
like-
but then after that trip or after that wedding, you're right back
right.
in the same boat that you was in before that.
But if it
So-
wasn't for a lifestyle change and it was only for the
trip,
or
then I
for
mean,
a
hey,
wedding,
if
pretty
we
much
if we
accomplished
yeah
your
if we
goal.
got the if we made some changes, then I'm
Do
happy
you get
about that.
frustrated sometimes?
Yeah,
with your clients?
yeah,
Yeah, he does.
sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes I'm very patient though.
You are.
I'm very
are.
patient with
Because
them.
there's like people staying and be like, well, I really don't want to get a trainer because I don't want them to like be hard on me or feel like they're gonna yell
Nah,
at me.
this
I'm
is
like,
up to you. Like, this is
Yeah.
your life. You know what
if
I'm
you don't
saying?
care,
Like,
then
dude, what do you want? I mean, I'm gonna care, but it's
Right.
like I can't care more than you.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
and I
Like,
can't make you do something you
you don't want
want
to do exactly.
I think one thing that has always kept me on track, even when I haven't been training with you, is I never wanted Jason to be disappointed in me because I feel like I've seen a look of disappointment in Jason's eyes before, and I hated how it made me feel. Hated it because, like, I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn or nothing, but I got major results.
You did. You
But
did.
I
Both of
feel
y'all. Both of
like-
y'all have.
Yeah.
Both of y'all have. Well,
I think
even
I mean,
then,
you got-
even
No,
I
then,
was still working out.
you
yeah,
still
I was
working out. We was working out.
You was
What,
like, dang.
eight months, right?
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
up to 32 weeks.
Yeah.
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 After that, I texted him. I was like, Jason, I'm just too tired.
Nah,
I
yeah.
can't.
real.
But you came back.
I
You know
did.
what I'm saying? And
I
we
did.
still getting it together. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
And
I
I
was
think-
loud.
I was like always in competition with myself.
Yeah.
And so, like, when I felt like I wasn't living up to my own potential, and he knew what my potential was, and he could tell I wasn't
locked in.
locked in, I hated that feeling. Like, I still hate that feeling. Because I'm like, even when I'm not in her, like, Jason still be seeing me.
Right. I'm like,
he be seeing us
look,
everything.
Yeah.
and then when y'all out to eat and y'all doing the job, I'm like, I be like, okay.
And then we go.
They'll be calling me soon. They're gonna be calling me soon. All right. Yeah. Let's
And
get
then
back.
now we don't even like drink brown no more.
I got all that brown over on my bar, and it just sits there.
Yeah. It's for everybody else.
Yeah.
Do the
Tequila. You know.
Because I was like, listen,
shots.
Jason, I'm not gonna stop drinking.
Period.
So what can we do?
Right. No, I mean, I drink. I mean, we human. Like, you know, we gotta enjoy life.
So what does that look like? Because I know for a lot of people, that is probably one of the reasons why they don't even start. Because the idea of changing my lifestyle so much and cutting out so much is so daunting. Like, how do you?
Because what they have to do is learn their body.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know what I can do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And you can't compare yourself.
And you can't exactly. So it's like those things might be different for other people. Mm-hmm. But I know what I could do. I drink every weekend. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I still have abs. Like, I know what I can do. I could drink on Friday, Saturday morning. I'm sweating all that out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It dries you out anyway. Alcohol dries you out. So if you just know the science of your body, like, you can get away with certain things.
I remember Jason told me something one time, and I got so mad, but it was so real.
What was it? What was it?
Because I was telling him, like, I don't know, I was probably making some type of excuse or something. And I was talking about food and stuff. He was like, the reality of it is, Mel, you can't do that right now. He said, because you haven't reached your goal. I have. He said, at this point, I'm just maintaining.
Right.
You still trying to reach your goal, so you can't do what I do. Now, once you reach your goal, then it's about maintaining and you can, like...
And that's all about learning your body. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Like damn.
It's real. It's real.
But it was so real.
Because people always, they see me out. They might see me at a fast food joint or a restaurant. Oh, you can't have that. Yes, I can. I'm good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do that.
Right.
Because you ain't reached where you need to be at.
I feel like when you be out though, you don't make terrible choices. Like,
No.
I don't ever see you post like nothing that's terrible. It's usually what you eat normally.
Right. And
Chicken and vegetables or something.
right.
Like
So I try to keep it that way, but I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie. Like, this weekend I had a burger from Freddy's. Like, I had
Ooh, we wanted that last
fire.
night. Oh my
When I tell you,
never had it.
fire.
That's what everybody
It's like
was
an
saying.
upscale steak and shake.
It's like Culver's, and they got this.
a little far too.
Culver's is fire.
But it's better than Culver's. I think it's better
It's
than Culver's.
better.
Yeah, they got
It's better than steak
They
and
got
shake,
this
too.
fry sauce. Oh my god,
What?
spicy and regular. Oh, my gosh.
God.
And I put the
That's
fry
not
sauce on my burger, so it's like.
Ooh.
But yeah.
Get a little
Y'all, this
custard.
is why
I got a custard. Look, and I was like, nah, I can't. I gotta chill out. Like, I went in this weekend. You know what I'm saying? But I will it back in.
Yeah.
You know, the scale did say 5 pounds more than I did earlier that week.
Today?
I did. I worked
And
out
how
today.
long do it take you to lose that? Because it'd be water.
Yes, it'd be water. It'd be a lot of water. I drunk a lot. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
it is what it is.
You know.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because it's like, because you'll be in the gym, you'll be like, man, Jason, I remember one time, I was like, I just feel like if I was taller, I would still be like, I would still weigh this, but it wouldn't look the way that it does. He was like, why are you comparing yourself to somebody taller when you're only 5 foot? Like, that's not gonna change.
Yeah.
So that's a pointless
Thing to think about.
Even have in your head. And I was
Exactly.
like,
But it's wild because
but
I
it
am
is, though.
tall and I be like, dang, like I could be smaller. And Mel will be like, but you're slim. And I'm like, no, I could be smaller.
Like, to us, you look slim.
Right.
But to me,
But to you,
like she recorded me today and I was like, no, that's not it. Like, I don't like that. And
it's
but
really,
just-
I feel like, honestly, along this journey, it will teach you to love yourself.
For sure. For sure.
And
Because you can compare yourself to somebody else all
Yeah.
day long, and that ain't gonna get you no type of results or change.
Yeah.
In
I feel like too, like you can have an inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I had told you, the girl that I follow, that
Mhm.
athletic looking chick, and
Mhm.
you started training me like an athlete. Like I
Right.
felt like my body
It's
was
changing.
changing, and I was
Yeah.
like, dang, like
Yeah.
I look fire
Was
right
is
now.
that the girl who had the breast cancer?
No,
you
she
s-
has PCOS.
Okay.
Danielle
Yeah, something
Wilson.
like it. Yeah.
Yeah, she's got PCOS.
Okay.
So she and she posted the other day like how her body fluctuates. Like she still looks very athletic, but right now like she's dealing with a bloating issue. So like she doesn't look as fit
Fit
as
as
she
she used
normally
to.
does. So I think she's like struggling with that a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of people
But
have like stomach issues. Like
Yeah,
I've
gut
noticed that
issues.
gut issues, but everything starts in the gut. So I just feel like it's whatever you put in there. That's what.
But I feel like they tell a lot of black women too that they have PCOS
Mm,
because that was one of my issues of losing weight.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was having a hard time losing weight, and then like at the time, like I was doing the depot shot, so that played a factor too. Once when I got down to that 195, I had got off at depot shot.
mm,
I lost all that weight, and then I got pregnant.
I say it all the
Wow.
time that
Which
birth
it
control
happens.
has had such an effect on my weight loss. Like
I think-
I've been like at a plateau for a minute. Like I've seen my body change, but weight wise, it
Yeah.
it'll stay
the
between
hormones.
this
yeah,
range.
it's hormonal.
It is.
It's definitely hormonal.
Because when I was with you, I wasn't on birth. Like I was at a certain point, and then I got off of it, and I saw the most results when I wasn't
On it,
birth
yeah,
control. And
because
then
it
as soon as I got back on it, it was
it
like,
affects if it affects your weight loss. It does. It really do. A lot of women go through that. I've
Yeah.
noticed that.
Yep.
And then like I noticed, well, because now I said, and it Charlie before, so like at first it was like, oh, I'm not losing the weight, but I was just at the time it was the get my time together. Like I didn't know how to manage my time being a new mom, and so like I wasn't able to meal prep, but like now I'm back on it. And I was reading something online because I was like, well, it's just in this one area that it's like I can't lose. But it said like after you have a kid, that protection that you have, it stays there. So I always say it's like a mommy like kangaroo pouch. But the lady who posted it, she even had it like her stomach just protruded in this one area, and she was very fit. She was slim, like. She says she works out all the time. It's just something that's there as a woman that you have.
I love when the fitness influencers make reels and stuff about the real side.
You got to be transparent.
You gotta be, because
That's why-
one of the
yeah.
girls, she had posted, and she's super fit, and she said, let's get real about the gym or something. And she just started posting like, let's get real about having roles in the gym. And she showed hers, and I was like, that's crazy, because of course when you posting a video, you try
You
to make
don't-
sure it looks the best. So I never even knew that that's really like what it looks like when she's working out. She just started posting all of this stuff that we as women actually go through in the gym, and I was like, thank you for posting that. So we not.
Is she Hispanic?
No, she's
No.
white, I think.
Oh, okay.
But
Rolls, cellulite,
girl, that's what she was talking
everything.
about. That we try to cover up because we see our favorite influencers looking perfect in their videos, and that's not really.
Because the
Reality.
lovely leash, she was talking about the hip dips. And then when you sent me that program and I started doing it, I was like, I like it.
Yeah.
I like how it looks.
Yeah.
You ain't got
Yeah.
to tell
The
me.
hip dips actually let people know that your butt's real.
Facts.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? You know.
That's
Ooh,
facts.
they walk around
yeah.
looking like ants, don't they?
Yeah. Looking crazy.
So, like, okay. Do you train people that have BBLs?
I've had.
Okay, so does it shape up or does it still look weird?
It's gonna stay the same. Everything else will change. You might lose weight in your waist and you know your arms and your chest, but that you can't do nothing about that. Like you did the work. So you can't lose weight in
Right.
where you transfer
I've seen people
fat.
get bigger.
Yeah, and
'Cause it's
it'll
fat.
look bigger.
Yeah.
Because if everything else is getting smaller, your butt's still the same.
Right.
So it's just You know.
I've seen people that like when they get fat transfers, whenever they gain weight, wherever they got the fat transfer, that gets bigger too.
Yeah.
So sometimes
Yeah.
that can look
Yeah, it look crazy.
crazy.
Yeah, it look crazy.
Yeah.
But I ain't
knocking no work though.
Yeah, I mean, to each his
I'll
own.
work for it.
But I don't like when people get their body done
And then act like they've been working out.
now
and,
you a fitness influencer.
Right.
Girl, you
Stop.
did not work for that.
Yeah, stop. Stop.
You might have went to work for the money. To pay for it.
Men that get the
abs.
done.
Mhm.
That's strange.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird.
It is.
Like that's a little sassy.
That's sassy as hell. Yeah, that's sassy, man.
It is though.
Yeah.
Like what? And
Like-
then they doing the before and afters because they getting a little discount for whatever surgeon they going to just for posting it on social media.
terrible.
Like, sir,
Just do it. The results will come.
Yeah,
you want me to
they'll
take
come.
you serious?
Yeah.
I'm
Can't.
not.
Wow.
Can't.
So what would you say? Because like I said earlier, I feel like the mental is like a mental switch has to go off. I feel like that's the most important. What is it about your mental that has to change for you to really see results?
I think it's a feeling.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you start to feel better,
Yeah.
and then sometimes that'll make the switch. Like, man, I feel so much better
Yeah.
doing this. You know, trying to think what it was for me. I think it was the results.
Yep.
Once you start to see results, it's like, it's working.
It's like for me, it's like I can actually do
Yeah.
things that I never thought I would be able to do.
Right.
Like I remember the first time you had me do sit-ups and I couldn't do one of them. And now I can do
20, bang them out
30
3 sets.
back to back. Yeah.
I feel
Stop
like I'm
playing.
about to be able to do a pull up.
That is the one thing that I want to be able to do unassisted.
A pull up.
So look.
What?
Y'all got to do it every day.
No.
Y'all could do those every day on the assisted.
Yeah.
Do the assisted pull-ups. We'll have you doing pull-ups on your own one day.
I was reading something that said
Yeah, you got to do them every day.
the dead hangs help you do them too.
The dead hangs. What's that?
Just hanging from the bar.
Oh, I
think?
mean, yeah, I don't.
Does it help you get stronger?
I mean, maybe your hands, your grip, maybe your grip. I don't know,
Or be
but
able to hold your
yeah.
body
But
weight
if you
up.
practice on that assisted machine, that's gonna have you. I couldn't do pull-ups.
Yeah.
I couldn't do pull-ups.
That's wild.
I couldn't do one pull-up by
Now,
myself.
how many can you do?
I could bang out 20.
Period.
Yeah, I do.
I can
So
bang out
20, like real quick. Yeah, but like I do them every day now. Like this time around, like when I kind of got lax at the last year, January 2nd, I started like
Yeah, because you said you was about to tap in real tough.
real tough. Remember I talked to y'all and I was like, I'm about to go in. What I incorporated every day was after my 20-minute warm up on the incline on the treadmill, I would do 10 pull-ups, 4 rounds.
Here, let me
25 push-ups, 4 rounds. 20 leg raises, hanging leg raises,
I love them.
4 rounds, and dips, 10, 4 rounds. So I did that, and I'm still doing it.
Yeah.
And it just sculpted my body.
Yeah.
And yeah, I got the results. And then I started following the meal plan again, and I got results within. Yeah, so yeah.
I think too, a lot of women are scared to do
Weightlifting.
Yes, and they're scared to do the workouts that men do. And I remember Jason said, "I'm about to put you on the program that I did," and I was like, "You sure?" He was like, "No, I'm gonna train you like an athlete for real."
Yeah.
And when I say I had never looked more fit
In your life.
in my life,
Yeah.
ass was sick.
Listen.
Arms was like my arms were starting to get back like they was then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I was
Was it
just
like
amazed.
one of them derbies or something? I feel like it's one because I put a dress on and I was like, "Hey,"
It might have been.
I said, "It's body
Yeah.
right here."
Yeah.
Because everybody's body's different. So like what that program did for my body is gonna do for my body. What it's gonna do for your body is gonna be different. Like your structure is different. So everybody thinks girls come in there they all the time. I don't want to be all big. I don't
I
want.
said that.
I don't want big shoulders and stuff like. I'm like, for one, you got to eat at a surplus if you're gonna get big. You know what I'm saying? You got to eat at a surplus. You got to lift like stupid heavy. Like I'm not gonna have you doing that.
Right.
So just trust me and just do what I
Because
ask
I was
you to
like,
do.
I don't want my
You know what I'm
shoulders to get
saying?
big. I was like, my shoulders are already broad, Jason.
Yeah, but
I don't want them to get big. And then when I felt like he was like, just do some cardio. and I kept it in my head. So like, I had took off like some months ago, and I went and did cardio for like a week, and then got in the gym.
you got right.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was together.
Yeah.
I think mentally it creates a certain level of dedication in your mind too, because like if I can be dedicated to this, because I feel like fitness. If you get locked in with this journey, it'll spill over into
Into
other
your
aspects
life,
of your
exactly. Like because of the discipline part of
the
it.
discipline.
You know.
I
that
had
it
my arm flexed
Yeah,
like
you
this.
feel.
Yeah. I was just grabbing my water.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it definitely spills over in other aspects of your life. You know, it's just it's life changing.
It's life
Changing.
changing.
It changed
like,
it saved my life for real. You know.
I was gone. I just want to give you your flowers.
Thank you.
Because
Thank you.
literally, you coming into my. Oh, I'm about to start crying.
Don't cry. Don't get emotional on me. Look.
Jason don't do no crying.
Because I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, man.
You just sit there and
I'm
take
just
it
going.
in.
Okay, all right.
But no, literally, from the moment that you came into my life, my entire life changed. Like,
Oh,
literally.
Jason, just cry.
nah,
He ain't gotta cry. Just listen to me cry. But
nah.
it
Facts.
literally has, because like you said, it spills over into other aspects of your life. I had never been this disciplined. I didn't know what discipline was until like I got in the gym with you and I saw what discipline could do for me.
Right.
In just this aspect of my life. So if it could do that here, I'm gonna take it into other aspects of my life.
I feel like we do though too.
We have like our business has changed, our friendships have changed, relationships have changed, just everything has changed just because of what I have taken from just the gems that you've dropped into our lives.
That's dope.
Just being our trainer.
That's dope.
Like that's why I'm like, being a personal trainer is not just a job.
Right. We're therapists.
Yeah.
I was about to say it's therapy too.
Therapy.
Yeah.
It's therapy. It definitely is therapy for people. And that's why I said like it's not always about losing weight for people. Like it could be their therapy.
Seriously.
You know what I'm saying? So
Like, we done cried in there.
I'm
Yeah.
about to say
Yeah.
I can get in there and get the working out and start crying. I'm just mad.
yeah, I done seen
Jason-
y'all cry a
Jason be
couple
like,
times, few times.
I'll let you have your moment.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm coming back and I'll
He
be right
literally
here.
gonna let you have a moment.
And
That's
then
it.
we getting right back to it. You know what
He's
I'm
like,
saying?
all right,
Because
come
yep. Let you get
Like,
it out.
Hey, let me finish.
'Cause that's dope though. I mean, but that's what life's about though. It's like touching as many people as you can, you know, in a positive way.
Yeah.
But I think that's the fulfillment for me. But yeah, that's dope. Yeah,
That's dope.
That's real dope.
No, like Jason has become more than just our trainer. Like
We brother and sister.
At this
you know
point-
what I'm saying? Like y'all my sisters.
Yeah.
Man, for real.
what the hell?
For
I'm
sure.
like, what the tears for? I said, cause niggas just get me.
I feel like he would ask, is she crying?
And I was like, but I'm like, Mel, you can't let this nigga just control your emotions like this.
was
You know
like,
what I'm
you
saying?
right, you right, let's
like,
go.
nah, man, let's
For
get
real.
it. You know?
Like, nah.
Yeah,
Thinking it's a game out here.
truly,
Nah.
truly been life changing.
that's dope. That's
I
dope.
think for both of us, for real.
Yeah, no, facts. Like I said, you was one of my first clients. You was one of the people that got great results with me, and you referred and people to me, and I thank you.
People
I thank
still
both of
till
y'all.
this day, like, be like, well, do y'all still work out? Where y'all work out at?
Yeah.
We're like, well, at this point, we on our own.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, but I mean
I'ma
that's what
still send 'em your way.
it's
Right.
an open door though.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like as trainers, people they be wanting their clients just to be with them, always to be with them. Now, like my goal is to send you off,
Yeah.
so other people can come in
Yeah.
and y'all can be on your own. You can still do what you know,
I be hyped when
I could train you from afar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like you said, you still hear my voice in your head. Like,
yeah. And
Like
I'm doing your program and Patricia's. So
Right.
like hers is Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Mhm.
So I throw in your Tuesday and Thursday.
yeah.
But I think like on one of them days, like some of the stuff is the same. So
Yeah.
like whatever I didn't do on the
So on Tuesdays and Thursdays, that's why I have y'all just doing cardio and core and
what's
just
it like
pull-ups,
and
dips, push-ups,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Body weight.
Excuse
But-
me. Yeah.
I will incorporate some of the other stuff that you have on there too. Cause I'm like, ooh, I'm feeling like I can do this today.
Mhm.
So I will do some of the other days that you have on the program.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. Every time I start Patricia's program, I'm ready to quit first day.
Now she put together a good program,
That's a
and
great
she
program.
did that on her own.
Yeah.
I
You know?
was like, now you know what? I told Mel, I said I have not done just body weight in a minute, but it feels good to do it because I'm on week 3
Mhm.
and I'm stronger.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just wow to me because it's
Yeah,
like,
y'all go grab that program.
Yeah, Cakes by the Pound.
Cakes by the Pound.
Listen.
and then
That's a good
Jason's
one.
full body program.
Yep,
It's
360.
beginner friendly.
Yeah, go grab that program.
But yeah, I incorporated yours because I was like, hers is Cakes by the Pound. So I was like, I want to keep my upper body strong
Right.
too.
Right.
So I was like, let me go on and just throw it in her too. So
Mhm.
I was like, this is dope.
That's
and
dope.
I feel good.
That's good. That's
Man, we
good.
love you, Jason.
Yeah. I love y'all too.
So what
Yeah.
can y'all say like was the first, well not the first, but just something that stands out to y'all after y'all lost a certain amount of weight? Like, was there a moment where you got a certain type of attention? You were able to fit into something that you weren't able to fit into before? What was something that stands out to you that you can remember after you lost like a significant amount of weight?
You wanna go
It
first?
was for me the being able to fit my clothes.
Yeah.
Loving myself a little bit more. Like I felt comfortable with myself.
Yeah.
And I feel like it just did something to my confidence.
Yeah.
Like I feel I'm that
That's-
girl. Like you can't tell me that, especially if I'm in a gym. Nigga, I can lift heavier than you.
Right. That part.
My bad.
I can
not
lift
gonna
heavier
do
than
it,
you.
but yeah.
We can go toe to toe.
Period.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, you probably can train some of these niggas.
Right.
Out,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Yeah.
Because I be looking, I'm like, man, you look
Y'all
a
be
fool.
What the-
25.
What?
Damn. You're a
But
sucker.
nah, for me, it was what you saw in the mirror.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I remember that first day that I started. I didn't like that picture that I was like, ain't no way I can continue
Yeah.
to look like this
Yeah.
So
and
what do you feel
feel
when you
like
see
this.
it now?
I don't even know that person no more. You know what I'm saying?
Real.
I don't know that person. Like I look at it and it's like everybody else. That's fake. It's not even real. Like I always envision myself to look like this
Yeah.
in my head.
It's
Yeah.
so crazy that you say it because we was in spin one time and I was like, I just had a vision of what I'm gonna look like in the mirror, and I'm gonna go hard until I get to
Get
that
to
point.
there. Yeah. Like I always I used to tell my wife like I'm gonna have a 6-pack before I die.
Period.
That's what I told her.
Yeah, a long
And
time, brother.
I did it. Like yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I did it.
That's real.
Yeah.
I remember I had my mama take my before and after my before pictures before I started training with Jason. And when she showed me the pictures, I was disgusted. I was like, for real? I was like, this is what I look like? Like, because you living with yourself, or you not even really, I wasn't taking pictures like it, not just raw.
Right.
Like,
But now you like photo shoot, let's get
Baby,
it.
listen.
Like yeah.
like I remember I saw those, and then after the first month with you, I took a picture and I was like, ain't no way that this happened in a month.
Yeah.
And then I remember saying to Jason, it was one derby. It was that derby I had that blonde bob and that red dress. And I said, by derby, I want to be under 200 pounds. And I got on the scale derby day that morning.
What did it say?
It said 198.
Yeah.
And I hurry up and took a picture and I sent it to Jason. I was like, we did it.
We out. Yeah, we was out of the
Then we made it.
twos.
Oh my
Nigga, we
God.
made
After
it.
that, you couldn't tell me nothing. And I had a blonde, I just wasn't ever confident enough to like even rock blonde hair. And,
Right.
Yeah,
So it
right.
just
Come on.
it just gives you a certain confidence
It
that
does.
it just boosts you through. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, through the roof. So
Yeah,
it definitely
lit.
it's lit.
But
And
those are just the the perks. Like we're talking about overall health though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a healthy
yep.
way of living. You know, just a healthier
Yeah,
way of
because I
living.
went and had like a 30-year-old checkup, and which I didn't even know they did those. And she was like, everything looked good. I just needed like your basic like vitamin D, B12, fish oil.
Yeah,
That was it.
Y'all take a multivitamin?
I have one.
I have
Okay.
taken
But I
them.
do
You should
like-
take them.
Yeah.
Y'all should
I
take
do,
one every day.
Fish oil, sea moss.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get some more of the ones we was taking.
What? Black seed?
What's the brand though? Pharmacy Life.
Yeah. That's what I
Yeah,
use.
I need to get some more of that stuff. I'm
So
out
those are
of
the stuff I take black seed oil. I take oil of oregano. I take a B12 C and D all in one. And then did I say sea moss?
No,
I
do
take
sea
an
moss,
Irish
too.
sea moss, and then I do an elderberry zinc. And it's just like to keep your immune system strong, so you don't get sick all the time when all that stuff is going around. So yeah, I take those daily.
Yeah, I think I do sea moss, fish oil, B12, something else. But I'm getting back to Pharmacy
Yeah,
Life. But
yeah. But I got all that stuff at GNC, so
Yeah.
it don't have to be that
Ain't gotta be
brand.
fancy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I
But we
just
like the fancy stuff.
yeah, and it's black owned too.
Right.
So Styles P's and his wife's
Oh,
products.
that's
Yeah,
I know it's South. I know his wife was in.
yeah, his wife was definitely in on
You
it.
look like you take Styles P.
Is he from New York? What?
Yeah, he from
Of course,
Yeah.
of course.
I'm dead.
But yeah, we just really wanted to have our trainer on here because, like I said, he changed our
dope.
lives and he changed so many other people's lives. Even if they didn't stay with him, they got something from him because
sure.
we still hearing about it. So, just even if you not training with Jason, just it's really all about a lifestyle change and wanting to be a healthier you. Honestly, so if it's just changing your eating habits, changing your drinking habits, changing your workout habits, or adding fitness in, we just want to encourage you to just live a healthier lifestyle because you really only get one body.
You one body, one life.
You don't get a do-over.
I
don't
told
get
me I'm
it.
gonna
All we
start
got.
drinking vodka tonics because I was so
Is
bloated
that-
last week.
And ain't.
I was mad.
But yeah, tell them where they can find you.
Okay, we located right across the street from Cardinal Stadium, 2801 South Floyd Street, Suite 200, Training Day, Louisville. Come check us out.
Or do y'all have a Instagram too? Or is it like Google?
We
You can
do
Google it?
we do have an Instagram. We got to get more active on that
What's your
page.
Instagram?
But my
What's your
Instagram is jbornfit, JAYBOURNEFIT. Jbornfit.
Go
All
flood
right.
his Instagram.
Yeah, yeah.
Facts. Hit me up if y'all need some training.
Hit them up if
Yeah.
y'all want some real results.
Facts.
For sure.
Yep.
And hit us up on our Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah.
At We Them Girls Pod. YouTube, We Them Girls Podcast. Hit us in our email if y'all got any questions, comments, concerns, advice, anything. Hit us in our email at wethemgirls.pod@gmail.com. And just be
talk.
looking forward to our audio drops every Wednesday on all podcast platforms, and visual drops every Thursday on our YouTube page.
Thanks
So,
for having me.
Tap in.
Of
Yeah,
course.
You sound like a pro.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
I'm getting comfortable with this
That's
podcast.
right. We're gonna have you back next
Yeah,
time.
have
We're
me
gonna
back.
talk about some other
Need
stuff.
other stuff. Right.
We had to
Exactly.
get your feet wet with the fitness. But
Right.
yeah, we love you, Jason. Thanks for
Thank
coming.
you. Love y'all too.
Bye.
Peace.
This podcast was produced by B. Haywood for Confirmed Podcast Network.